Hey guys, it's Jeff here. We're playing the Legend of Grimrock number 2. So we're going to start with the party creation. We're going to create our own characters and see how we go. I'll leave it on normal difficulty just because I'm not actually sure how hard this game is going to be to play. So I might as well leave it on normal and just see how we go. We're not going to do Iron Man mode. Which means you can only save at healing crystals or old school mode, where you have to do all the mapping yourself. So yeah, we're just going to do the normal create characters. Let's have a look at this. Now there are a few changes from the first release of Legend of Grimrock. Firstly, we have a new race, the Ratling. Now the Ratlings are kind of small, weak characters with high dexterity and high evasion, and they can also have a increased maximum load, which is definitely very handy. The other different one of the other differences is we have the introduction of the where are we here? The farmers. Now the farmers don't get experience like the other guys by slaying monsters, but they get experience through eating food, and they also have no skill points at the first level. So they're probably pretty weak to begin with, but whether they can really be beefed up later on in the game is something that you have to see for yourself, I suppose. One interesting idea would be to have a party completely of farmers and just see how far you get. So anyway, we're going to do this. Well, I'm going to pick 4 characters. I'm going to start with a Minotaur. I'm going to have a big beefy guy at the front. We'll call him Gorbard, Aixa, Hamsifar, Frozan. What should we call this guy? The Minotaur. He's not going to be a farmer. I think we'll make him a... We can either make him a fighter or a barbarian. The fighter has special attacks, can be done more quickly and cost less energy, whereas the barbarian has gained strength, 1+ strength per level. I might go with the barbarian actually for the additional strength. So we're going to call him Grimjaw Iron Fist. Let's just call him Grimjaw. Grimjaw, the barbarian Minotaur, and next to him we are going to have. Now also in Legend of Grimrock 2 we have alchemy as well, which is one of the new skills that we have, and I'm considering making a kind of alchemist as one of these 3. I do want 2 mages, 2 wizards, so what I might actually do is have a lizard man, a battle mage on the front here, just for something different. And I think that could be pretty cool. We're going to give him, not sure what magic we'll give him at the moment, but yeah, we'll see how we go. I guess there's a couple of ways you can do the character creation. You can either look for the absolute kind of best collection of characters who are going to perform the best, or you can kind of go with a bit of a theme and a bit of a storyline, or just pick the guys that you kind of want to play with. So for this time around, for this Let's Play, I'm just going to be picking the characters that I kind of want to explore a bit more and find a bit more about. So later on, probably once I finish the game, I'll come back and try and make the best party build. So we're going to have a... Let's see, we're going to make a Ratling here. Can we make him a Ratling? And Ratling, there we go. We've got a few different pictures we can choose from as well. This guy looks pretty cool. Having 4 Ratlings as well would be an interesting idea, but for now we're going to have the Barbarian, we're going to have the Lizard Man Battle Mage. We're going to have the Ratling Alchemist. Oops, I just missed that one. Now in the first game, the rogues were actually quite powerful with all their evasion. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same in this game or not, whether the rogues are going to be a good selection or not, but yeah, I'm going to leave out the rogue for now. This guy's going to be called Stinky because he's an alchemist and he's got all his herbs and everything all around him. So his mates call him Stinky. That's what we're going to call him. And lastly, we're going to have a wizard. So we're going to go with we'll go with this girl here. We're going to call her Star Mist. She's going to be a human wizard. Okay, so we've got two wizard characters. One's a battle mage. We have the Rattling, and we have Star Mist, the human wizard. Now, we do need to give them traits and skills as well, and increase their attributes. So I want Grimjaw to be pretty tough here, but I am going to increase his dexterity a little bit. Let's give him a little bit of willpower there as well. Okay, so two traits here. We're going to make him aggressive for the extra damage, which would be good early on in the game, but probably isn't going to be so good later on in the game. But it kind of fits the theme of a Minotaur. I imagine that'd be pretty aggressive. And we'll give him... I'm going to give him martial training as well. So in the first game I used the Minotaurs and they just missed horribly early on in the game. So I think martial training would be good. So hopefully he can get a bit more accuracy with his throws, with his attacks, I should say. We'll give him heavy weapons specialty, as well as critical as well. I think we'll beef up those two for Grimjaw. Okay, so that is Grimjaw. Now we've got Lissa, the Lizardman, the Battle Mage. We do want him to have some magic here, but let's increase his skills first of all. Looks like Lizardmen have reduced willpower, so I might just beef that up again. 13 there. We'll go Dexterity, and actually let's go Vitality 12. We'll give him a couple of traits as well. Now Lizardmen can have poison immunity, which could be pretty handy, I think, and they also have fast metabolism. We might actually go for the fast metabolism. Resist all and endure elements, I think would be pretty cool. Resist all 25%, so hopefully he's going to be able to stick around for quite a long time. Now Lissa, the Battle Mage, we're going to give him... He's going to be on the front line as well, which is interesting. So let's see, magical staff. What is a magical staff a heavy weapon or a light weapon? I'm not really sure what the difference between these two weapons here. But battle mages can wear armor as well, can't they? So we can give this guy armor, but let's look at the magic spells first. We might give him air and water, but for now I'm going to give him armor, and we can give him another skill as well. There's also concentration, which is another magic kind of area there as well, but we'll look at that in a little bit later. Okay, so we've got Stinky, the Rattling Alchemist. The alchemists use herbs, and herbs actually grow in their inventory, which is pretty cool. It's a great idea. So we're going to beef up his strength, his dexterity, his vitality, and his willpower. And let's give him a little bit more dexterity and maybe one more strength there. We're going to give him traits. Now, Rattlings do have the mutation trait that they can use, and that means that one of their attribute scores is increased randomly when they gain a new level, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to grab the mutation for Stinky, and also give him... Let's give him natural armor. I'm going to give him natural armor. So yeah, we need to give him some skills as well. So we'll give him skills in alchemy, of course. Maybe one skill in alchemy just for now. We can't use spells. Alchemists unfortunately can't use spells, I don't think. So we can't pick up any of the spells areas, skills, but we will give him... he's probably going to be throwing stuff, and he possibly might be using firearms, and missile weapons as well. So these three, I'm not really sure what he's going to focus in yet. It depends what we find in the game. I'm not sure what we're going to find in the game. Okay, we're going to start throwing. The first thing we're probably going to find is a rock and maybe some daggers. So I'll give Stinky some throwing weapons there so that he can attack from back there. And I think we're done for Stinky. Okay, let's go to Star Mist. She is going to be using fire magic, and I'll give her concentration as well. I'm not sure what spells we're going to find. Hopefully we do find some pretty cool spells, but we'll just see how we go. Give her dexterity 12. Okay, some traits here. We're going to give her strong mind, so she's going to be a pretty powerful wizard. We can give her an extra skill. We can make her a fast learner, which is 10% bonus to experience points, which I don't really think is going to really do that much. Probably just get her one extra level, possibly. We could give her aura with plus 20 energy, endurance, evasive, healthy. Something that's going to help with her wizard stuff. Poison resistance, tough. Martial training, no. Fast learner, no. Demon ancestor, resistance, agile. I could give her agile for dexterity, or natural armor. Something that's going to protect her a little bit. We will go with good dexterity plus 2, so she's got good dexterity there. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. We have Grimjaw, the Minotaur Barbarian. We have Lissa, the Lizardman Battle Mage with armor and air magic. We have Stinky, the Rattling Alchemist with alchemy and throwing skill, and mutation here as well as one of his traits. And we have Star Mist, the Human Wizard with concentration and fire magic. She's a strong mind and she's agile. So that's probably not the absolute best party that I can come up with. It's just a bit of fun. Once I've completed the game, I'll come back and try to make the best party and maybe play again on the hard setting as well. So we're going to start this game. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the next video where we get into the actual gameplay. Oh, Star Mist has one attribute point left. Okay, let's give her vitality, extra vitality. There we go. Let's begin.